about, the closeout strategy for this month. And you may be thinking, hey, it's not the end of the month yet. Hence the point. A lot of times people, they think that they're going to wait till the last day, 2 days, 3 days, a couple days in the month. And then, everything kind of piles up at one time and maybe they feel a little overwhelmed or like the goal seems too far away. So let's talk about that thing right there and where should we be at? What is the sweet spot that we're looking for? Well, typically I like to go in around the 15th of the month or, right around this time of the month. And I go and I pull my numbers and I see who do I have, what's happening, and where are we at? And what's surprising to so many people is people think, hey, if you're in the middle of the month, you should be halfway to your goal. And I'm here to tell you, my friend, that is totally not how it works. The sweet spot, I think, is if somebody has a goal, what their next level in the business is, and they're, 25, 30%, then they are someone we can totally run with. Now, I'm talking about people that there's already life, right? There's already things that are moving, and we just need to help them cast the vision for what is possible so that they can go ahead and promote. Sometimes people don't know. So we're going to talk about that. So, you don't have to be halfway there. You don't have to be 70% there. You just have to have a little something cooking that we could work with. And those are the type of people that we are going to be wanting to talk to in your organization. So we're going to cover 4 simple steps that you can use to close out the month of January. So the first thing is we want to go ahead and let's just say this is your organization. You may have more people, you may have less people. This is a strategy that will work if you have 2, 3, 4 people. It will work if you have 2, 3, 4,000. So scale this depending on your business size, okay? So let's just say here we are, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we just have a handful of people in this team, right? And so the first thing that we are going to do is we want to identify who are the people that are running, okay? We're checking for life, okay? Some people are moving and grooving and they're ready to get back in the swing of things. And other people, you know what? They're still just kind of in holiday mode. So we might need to wake them up a little bit. So we are looking for the people that we can run. You know that they want to make 2017 a big year and we want to help them accomplish that. So what are we going to do? If we start looking at our team, we want to start making calls down into the business and see who is it that, has a little bit of get up and go and they want to accomplish something this big this month. That is number 1. Number 2 is we want to help them to see what is possible. A lot of times people don't think that they can reach their goal. They think that they have to be halfway there. They think that they have to be so much closer than what they are in reality. And what I am here to tell you is literally we've seen half of the points come in the last 12 hours. I mean, not once, not twice, like hundreds of times. So for somebody, if you cast a vision for them to see what is possible, then they will believe you. It's interesting because you as the upline, you as the leader of your organization, whatever you project, they're going to reflect that back. So if you project, hey, you're 25% of the way there, let's go for this goal, we can do it, we can push, we can make it happen, they're going to say, I can? Oh, I didn't know I can. I didn't know. Okay, maybe I should start running, right? So you as the leader are going to, step up to the plate and help them figure out what is possible. So that is number 2. Number 3 is we're going to obviously help them set that goal, whatever that goal might be. Obviously, if we're pushing and running to the end of the month, the goal is clearly ranking up. Now, you may have some people in your team and they are not even remotely close to ranking up. So what we want to do is we want to help them get some small wins, get some bite-sized goals, we'll call it, right? That they can accomplish so that they can start getting some momentum under their belt. People that are getting back in the game, we just want to get them some wins on the board. So as their leader, what's possible. What you have in your company is offering, right? So maybe it's, hey, let's earn a bonus check from a new customer coming in. How many customers can we get by the end of the month? How many new recruits can we get? Obviously, if you have bigger bonuses, $400, $600, $800 bonuses, things that people can push for that's maybe a little bit bigger, but they have a little bit bigger faith and they can roll for it, then that is an awesome way to go. So we want to help them set a goal. That is number 3. Number 4 is we want to help them put a plan in place for how to achieve it. If you're like, hey, you're going to run for this rank, and they're like, great, I'm excited. Now what? What do we do? So you as the leader say, hey, here is what we need to do. We need, either you're making a list, either you're contacting people that are their personals. Let's say if you're talking to someone and it's this person right here and they have a goal. Well, clearly they have nobody underneath them. So what are we going to recommend that they do? Get down and dirty with the basics. What are the basics? You make your list. You start contacting the people on the list and you go rapid fire and you show the plan to as many people as you possibly can in a short period of time. So that is for somebody like this. Now, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the love. Now, let's say we have this person over here. This person's got a couple of people. So they did that process, right? They already ran through the game plan of making their list, contacting some people, showing the plan, and now we got recruits to work with. So what is happening with these recruits? Okay, one of the things that is the most underrated part of our business is launching your recruits. That is the one thing that's going to either catapult your business to massive success or you're going to have a revolving door. I mean, that one thing. And like I said, it's totally underrated and people, they hardly talk about it. And it's so, so very important. So let's say we got this person. Obviously, they got off to a fast start. Obviously, they're moving and grooving because they got some new recruits. What's happening with these people? Did we get with them? It's interesting because sometimes when people get up and rolling and they start getting growth really, really fast, I'm going to tell you straight up, sometimes that scares me a little bit. Here's why. If we fail to launch our new people properly, we will leave a graveyard of bodies because we didn't take the time with those people, okay? So what's really, really important is as these new people come in, we're getting with them to do their launch. So if you're the leader and you're like, hey, you got a couple of people, awesome. You want to be working with this person to talk to their new people and say, hey, can we get your list? Hey, can I help you contact some people? And just go through it one step at a time. Sitting down with people, like let's say we have 3 people, we're not going to say, hey, Sue, Polly, and Joe, hey, let's all get together and let's have a training for how you're going to launch. No, you're going to say, Joe, I want to help you launch your business. Let's put a strategic plan in place for you. When can we get together? And you're going to get with them one by one by one. Because what's going to happen is you're going to sit down with them and you're going to specifically open up their phone, open up their Facebook, and you're going to write out their list of names. And when you do that and you are done, you will have 50 or 100 people on paper. That is the raw material they are going to launch their business from. So it's extremely, extremely critical. The next thing we're going to do with these people is we're going to be talking about what are they going to say? Because this is another part where people really stumble, right? We have these great warm contacts. We have this awesome list of names. And then we just say completely the wrong stuff that turns off a lot of our warm market. So we got to train that person on what to say. And one of the easiest things that you could possibly do is talk to them about text messaging. On a scale of 1 to 10, some people that come in are like nervous Nellies. They are so afraid to talk to people. They're like, give me one sentence and I want to text it, and other people, you know what? They don't need that. They're like, listen, I got this. I'm calling my people. Hey, we're getting into something, give me your credit card and your social. Be at my house. I'll tell you what it's about. I mean, everyone's got this full spectrum of their confidence level and their belief, right? So we got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. We want to see where is that person on the scale of 1 to 10. If they're at the bottom, we want to give them, baby food, right? Hey, text this sentence. Hey, can we meet up for coffee? Love to see you. It's been a while. Hey, you get your time and date. Oh, by the way, I got something I'm super excited about. Love to share it with you when I see you. That's it, right? That's our nervous Nellies. Then you have your more advanced people that are like, listen, I got this. Let me, get on the phone, jam out 10 calls, and let's go see some people, right? So you're going to have the full spectrum. But our goal, if we're talking to this person, we're going to have a goal for this person, and we're going to have a goal for each of these people, okay? Does that make sense, guys? Was that helpful so far? Do you see that this is something that you could take and you can apply either right now because you have an organization or in the future as you start developing your team? Yay? Cool. Awesome. Okay, so the last part is we want to work side by side with these people to go out there and get the job done, because what is the most beautiful thing about what it is that we do is their success is your success. If we are reaching down in the organization and we help this person promote up to the next level, this person promote on up, these guys are promoting up, right? This person's obviously going to hit a pretty decent rank. Let's say this person over here is running and ready to roll. You're going to start developing multiple legs in your organization that are generating volume for you. And then what's that going to do for you? Well, obviously, it's going to boost you up income, right? As well as you may be promoting up in rank. So that is the name of the game. That is the strategy for how to close out not only this month, but each and every month. And when you do this personally, and then you start imparting this to the people that are your leaders in your organization, the business will do what you want it to do. The business is going to get away from you. You will have leader back by leader back by leader who can pick up the ball. They're competent, and they can know what they need to do to run and make things happen as they close out the month. So that is my strategy. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys take it. I hope you apply it and use it to the full, because this industry is amazing. You know, prior to getting started, we had gone through so much financial difficulty and strife and homes to foreclosure and credit gone and just lots of crazy stuff. And this for us was the plan B that brought freedom our way. So if it happened for us, you know what? This business is no respecter of persons. If it can happen for me, it can certainly happen for you. We just got to go out there and we got to do the work. We got to put in our time to be successful. You know, one of the things I hear people say all the time is, I'm working hard. I'm like, hey, stop that. Work smart. We're going to work diligently, right? It says that a slack hand maketh poor, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. So be diligent in your work. Work smart. This is a very leveraged way to work, because as you do this, you're going to start training up people who's going to take the ball away from you. You got this leader. They know what to do. They say, hey, I've done this now a couple months with you. I got this. And they are off and running. And before you know it, you have an amazing leader that you've raised up in your business. So guys, I hope this was helpful. You know, one other thing that's been so very great for me is using this platform that we're on right now. How to use the gift that we have in our hands, right? So many of us, we're walking around with our cell phone and we have a, $1 million marketing system in our hand. If we would just take advantage of it, if we would just learn to use social media to our benefit as a way to grow our business. So if that's something that you would like to know more about, I have something that will help you, will teach you what to do. Like, hey, where do I start? I know it's good, but what do I do? If you want to know what to do, you can click on the link that's listed in the description. It actually covers 4 key elements for how to attract prospects to you using social media. So that is my free gift to you. It's been so great to spend this evening with you guys. All right, my friends, take care. Be blessed. If this was helpful, feel free to share and pass it on to your peeps. Let them know, have them watch it and say, hey, this is our plan. Let's go do it. So I hope it was helpful, and I will see you all next time. Take care and be blessed. For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summergeronimo.com.